Hi guys, it's Mina. So today in this video I'm going to do my updated top 10 mistakes. Sorry I haven't been filming very much. I just haven't had any new ideas and work has been keeping me so busy lately. But I only have to work Saturday and Sunday this week. So I'm free to make videos pretty much this entire week, which is really nice. So anyway, I'm going to get started. So today I'm going to do my updated top 10 mistakes. Now I do have a top 10 mistakes video, and if you wish to see that video, I'll have it linked in the description box down below. Now these are mistakes that I personally made that I find funny or annoying. Now I'm going to get started. So number one, I would have to be dumping the trash in the wrong garbage. Okay, so I work at for those who don't know, I work at a local coffee shop, and this was like my second week of the job or something. My second month of the job. And I was second or third month of the job, I don't remember. And I was asked to empty the trash at work. And then the bathroom trash at work, and then when I dumped it, I accidentally dumped it into Subway's trash can. And this is funny because I had no idea that we shared the courtyard with Subway. And then suddenly Subway came over and complained to us that some trash of ours was dumped into their can. I was like, oops. Sorry, Subway. So that was kind of a mistake that I'm never going to make again, unless our trash is full. Number two on my list would have to be leaving my Nutribullet juice cup on the bus. Now, sometimes I'll take my Nutribullet juice cups to go to volunteer, and this is like one mistake I never ever made again. So one day I had left my Nutribullet juice cup out because it still was gross and icky inside. And I forgot that I had it with me, and then I ended up leaving it on a bus, and I didn't remember which bus I left it on, and I was pretty upset because I hate losing things that aren't really mine. And that was actually the family's Nutribullet juice cup, and I felt kind of bad losing it, and I thought I left it in Target, so we had to go over Target to look for it, and then we had to call like the bus, and nobody picked it up. And I couldn't remember. What sucks is I couldn't remember which bus I had left it on, and I hate losing things that aren't just mine. It's that are the whole family's. It makes me feel like a terrible person. Number three on my list would have to be baking my brownies too long. Now this only happened to me like twice. Okay, so the first time I baked my brownies too long in accident was because my oven wasn't working one time, and then we had my pilot light in my oven went out, then we had to relight it. And then we preheated the oven, and then I stuck my brownies in there, and I forgot to check them after 2 minutes to see if they were burning. Whoops, my bad. And then I left them in there they're a bit too long. After then I was supposed to check them. Four on my list would have to be accidentally stepping on broken glass, and I just recently did this like last week. There was a tiny little piece of glass, and I didn't even know, and I stepped on it, and kind of a little bit of it got stuck in my foot, but I got all of it out. And I didn't know somebody broke a glass, and maybe it was just from a while back, and I don't remember. It was just really painful and kind of annoying because I hardly could walk on my foot that day because it was hurting a little bit. Number five on my list would have to be cutting myself while washing dishes. This has happened to me several times. This happened to me while I was washing dishes at work one day, and I was washing the knife, and I think I had it like this way, the sharp side this way when I was cleaning it, and then I think my finger got stuck in it, and I ended up cutting myself. I was like, oh, that hurt really bad. So I should probably be a little bit more careful with that. Number six on my list would have to be spilling bleach on my shoe. Okay, so one day I used to use bleach to clean the bathrooms at work, and I was cleaning the bathrooms at work, and then I think I accidentally spilled a little bit of the bleach, and it ended up on my shoe. And for those who don't know, I can't stand the smell of bleach. It smells awful. Awful. Anyway, yeah, I was cleaning the bathrooms, and I accidentally spilled a little bleach on my shoe. Oops, my bad. Number 7 on my list would have to be getting glass dropped on my toe. Okay, this happened a couple years ago. This happened after I finished chemo. My little sister accidentally knocked over some glass at the airport, and then it ended up falling on my toe, and my toe started to bleed and cut. My mom was like freaked out and worried because I had pain because my counts were low, and I didn't even know my counts were low. This is back, even though I finished chemo, I still had some of the chemo in my system, for those who don't know. So here's a good explanation. If you guys get chemo, you'll have, and after you finish it, you'll have the chemo in your system for like 6 months to a year. And it takes a while to get out of your system. I still had some chemo in me, and I guess my counts were low, and my mom was like freaked out and worried, so she had to like bandage and clean up my toe. No, and that was just an accident because she didn't know, I guess the glass was too close to the table or something. Number 8 on my list would have to be stepping on the wet floor, and this happened like 2 weeks ago, I think, at work. So I was on my way, so I was bringing dishes, about to bring dishes to the front, and I forgot that they had wiped the floor, and I slipped on it and fell, and then I accidentally broke some dishes, and I felt a little bad. I was like, oh no, the dishes. They were like, forget about the dishes, are you okay? Okay, and I felt this, I was just too worried about the dishes rather than myself. I hate it when I do that. Do that is break something. Number 9 on my list would have to be screwing up measurements. Okay, so I was baking cookies one day, and I've done this like several times as a kid when it came to baking. I was baking cookies, and I accidentally think I screwed up like my 2 measurements. Like I think I put the wrong, switched the baking soda amount and the baking powder amount screwed up, and I accidentally put the wrong measurement. So because I read the recipe wrong. Whoops, my bad. And I bet a lot of you guys have done that before. And my cookies ended up flat and crunchy instead of chewy, which was not how they were supposed to be. My cookies ended up flat and crunchy, which was not how they're supposed to be, instead of soft, fluffy, and chewy as how they were supposed to be. Number 10 on my list would have to be breaking glass while cleaning it and cutting myself. Okay, so years ago this is when I finished my sophomore year in high school. I was camping with my mom and her friend, and my little sister and her friend, and we were I was asked to wash the dishes at the fish station. I went over to the fish station and cleaned the dishes, and then I was trying to get like the rest of this gunk out of the jar, and then I banged it, and then I ended up breaking it, and then I went to get like some of the stuff out, and then I accidentally cut my finger or something, or was it my hand or finger? I don't remember. I cut my finger, and I was in so much pain. I was like, oh darn it, why did I do that? Note to self: do not stick your hand with anything that's broken glass. Yes, that's dangerous. So that was like the stupidest thing I've ever done, and then I had to get my finger all bandaged up. Okay, so those are my updated top 10 mistakes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!